All right, and this right here, this is literally just for the people that want to become my student. The ones that's been eyeing it on the outside, trying to figure out, is bro really like that? Should I really do what bro talking about? Should I really? Should I really? That's your question, right? Should I really? Well, if, right, just if you're looking for things like 100% gains, 300% gains, 500% gains, and in this case, 800% gains, then I think you should probably inquire with somebody, right? If you should be my student. Well, I don't care who you got to talk to and ask them, right? Should I do this? Does this seem like a good idea? Because when they listen to you, they might be like, shit, I'm going to do it too. Because this one right here, I'm going to show you the screenshot. You know how I do by now. I show y'all all the proof in the world. So you know I'm never going to lie to you. So you know I'm not going to put it up and be like, oh, this, but ain't really see shit. You feel me? So this one right here came from 85 cents, basically. You feel me? You gonna see the actual price. And it went up to $7.16 called Alpine F1 Team Fan Token. This is a crypto gang. This is a cryptocurrency. Now, I teach all my people the same rules. Buy low, go high. You feel me? And once it go high, sell. And what do I also teach all my students? I teach all my students 50% gains is all you will ever need. You don't need more than 50% to bring back a return. That's all you need. When it goes over 50%, you've maximized your goal. You've overachieved. But you don't need that to be profitable. Every day, if you can catch 50% from one trade every day, you set your portfolio up to be able to gain 50% a day. Or at least every other day or something, but 50%. Compounding that money over and over and over and over. I promise you, your money gonna add up. What do I always tell you? Your capital is what's gonna make the investment pure. It's gonna make it good. It's gonna make it what it is. Because if you invest 10,000 and that shit go up 10x, you do the math, nigga. You just made 100,000, profited 90,000, kept 10,000. See what I'm saying? Now look at this, because I know you probably like, well, bro, I ain't see the chart yet. Let me show you. Let me show you so you know I ain't lying to you, gang. Look, 6:15. Hold on. Cause I ain't lying to you, gang. Look at that. Really about 7:17, and look at the company, Alpine F1 Team Fan Token. Hey, you know, for and let me break this down too real quick, just so that you can see it. Why I say trampoline is the best trading strategy on YouTube. Ain't nobody touching it. You feel me? Look at this. When it closed above, right? And this is what I tell y'all to pay attention to if you follow after trampoline. I tell y'all all the time, this major MA right here that you see going across with this little green in it a little bit, that right there, that's very important, at least to this strategy. Maybe not to everybody else's strategy, but to mine, it makes a lot of sense, right? When it closed above that, you notice that it tried to retest. Yes, you feel me? It definitely tried to go back below. But this was our first sign that something was about to happen, right? First real sign. Now, when I called it out, as you see, that was back in July, my boy. You feel me? That was back all the way back here when it was still looking dead to some people, where they like, man, hell no, hell no. You know how it is, bro. I done told you a million times. People be like, hell no to something that's gonna make you more money than your job, nigga. Literally, somebody will look you dead in your face and tell you don't do something that's good for you. Man, we ain't doing that over here, man. I'm telling you everything that you need to know. All the good shit, my brother. All the good shit. Because what you notice is, even if you just caught it after that, look, I'm going to show you. Even if you just caught it after that, $1.42, right? All right, let's look right here. What did that do? $2.56. That's almost doubling your bread. That's almost doubling your bread right there. Then, when it finally had its pop, y'all know what I tell y'all. These is pops right here, gang. This is what I sell. I sell y'all pops. When y'all see my menu and I say buy a pop play, this is what I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell you a play that's going to do just like this. Might not be 800%, might just be 300%, might just be 200%, might do like Octo and go up 19,000%. My nigga. You feel me? This shit, like, bro, this shit happens every day. I tell y'all this for a reason. It happens every single day. It's not one day in the market that there's not companies that's going up. Just like there's not one day in the market that there are not companies going down that people profit from. You learn how to profit from these things when you really understand the game. You can profit from any company going down if you understand contracts, if you understand options. You will be elite. Because guess what? When you understand how to catch a pop going up, and then you also understand that what goes up must come down. Ooh, now you got a whole nother level of leverage that you can use. Am I talking to that brain of yours? The one that's actually starting to cook up the ideas that's like, hold on, man. If I just put a couple $1,000s into some shit, just like this company right here, you would have been waiting from July up until now to make 800%. So if you would have just put $1,000 in, nigga, you would be up $7,000 and would have kept your $1,000. So you would have total $8,000. You see what I'm saying? Plus the extra off the percentage, obviously. But you gotta sort of use your brain a little bit and just sit back and think, what can this do for me? Not for the person that I'm going through. What can this do for me? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Because what I'm showing you right now, let me put it in clearer terms. This was for all my students. You feel me? I didn't put this on no DBPLTD. I didn't put this on no TTE. None of that type vibe, right? This is straight for my students. Let me put it like this. You will never know. And this is for the ones that be pocket watching, you dummies. You feel me? You will never know what investment anybody else takes. The people that's following after me, the people that's my students, or me. You will never know, because we have a certain level of confidentiality over here that ain't nobody gonna know shit. That's why I told y'all over here, you ain't never gonna see me show you no motherfucking money. Never. You're not gonna see me flash you no bands and be like, look at this. This is what I made today. Because that's stupid. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. If I gotta convince you with seeing the money versus showing you the product, then you, my brother, need to do some self-work. You need to do some self-work. I'm showing you all this, and you need to see money to see proof. Are you foolish? So you mean to tell me a billionaire come and sit down beside you and give you all the game in the world, but he don't never show you the $1 billion in his account? You're not gonna take none of his advice? Y'all gotta really start thinking about this. Put it into perspective a little bit. You feel me? You will never know what's in my pockets, what's in my students' pockets, what's in anybody's pockets that's following after any of this, the DBPOTDs, the TTEs. Y'all won't know. Only thing you will ever see is the content. So meanwhile, there could be 10,000 other people, right? And it's not right now, but it will be a whole lot of y'all, actually. It could be 10,000 other people taking these trades that I'm calling out on a day-to-day basis. It ain't that yet, but it will be. And you gonna be the person sitting on the sidelines being like, damn, I was watching bruh since 2023 do this. You was watching? You weren't participating? Like, bro, that's the biggest part. You were watching but not participating. Foolishness. Foolishness.